Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Yes.
So I just finished this quest. Waterborne Poetry. I love this quest so much. I just freaking amazing. It's so good. It's so good. There's lots happening in Leo right now. As of this recording at least. So this is really nice. Look at all the decorations. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Lucky. Alright folks, so it is finally time to continue with the plan. We have a plan and things are about to go down. It's about to get crazy. Very curious what's gonna happen. We're about to meet up with Lenny to discuss the plan. Yeah, things are gonna get wild in a second. I think things are gonna get wild. At least it feels like it. There he is. Little Leonard. Once again, meeting in secret to discuss our plans to plot.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No,
not really.
We just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip.
I mean, it was a little weird.
Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, so Fremine
Why is she getting
already
involved
left?
as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation.
True.
We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people.
Thank you.
Come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned
True.
before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
I mean,
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
you're not like, I don't know. It's fine. It's
Since
fine.
I see you
We're
as
homies.
friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Then we can check out the weird hatch in the infirmary, right? Oh, yeah, we heard about that too.
Also,
She goes
I'm
in-
her brother,
goes to the
remember?
bottom.
It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
I never quite understand, like, okay, you're a twin, but like, you were born 2 minutes apart, so that suddenly makes you the older sibling. I don't fully get that. Like, I understand it, but also it's like, I don't think about age regarding like time. I think about it like days. So I don't know. Like, to me, you were both you were born at the same time. That's I don't know.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Like, you know, I guess being a twin, you're like, who was born first? I was born first. It was me. You know, that kind of thing. Oh no, she's gone.
Lynette?
As expected, Zijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Worcestershire. I mean, Risley.
Unless...
I have a feeling it was him.
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Alright. Clues, huh? Alright. I am on the case. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, the bed. What's going on here?
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
Which,
That's the one
they all look
Lynette
the same
used,
though.
right? You said
They
she
look
was
the same.
pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Meaning there could have been... They had to leave quickly? Oh no, that's not a good sign. This is not... This is... I just... We have to check this out. Oh, this is actually a point of interest. I'm gonna go over here first. This looks important.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
That last one is interesting.
Some interesting books. Who knew Zijwin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
I feel like
Seems
Melusine
quite
should
normal to
know.
me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Yeah. Like, she's just trying to be a good nurse, right? Like, I 100% fully, without a doubt, trust Zijwin. I don't think she's in the wrong at all. Whatever's going on it's something else. Or perhaps, like, it is her, but we're misunderstanding something. I have a feeling that she's fine. I don't think she's a culprit or anything. Anyway, let's investigate the primary spot.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
It could be for storing ham. Lenny leans down to get close to the movable hatch.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Was she caught snooping in, looking
Let's
at
look
it?
around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay. The look on Lenny's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anyone else. Okay.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Oh?
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This
Huh?
Is that all?
Best regards. Best regards. What is... Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Who the hell is it?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh no.
No.
Was I right?
Is she already...
Writhely.
I freaking knew it.
Deliberately leave
I
the
knew it.
infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
I knew it. I knew it.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
I knew it.
Why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also
freaking
never reached
knew
out
it.
to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first one?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Or
You're
all the
not
rules
from
I
the
was
same
breaking.
camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Because you're Fatui. Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well? Maybe as a bargaining piece?
I'd like
perhaps?
to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over.
Because
I
he
have
knows
to
when
stay
he's smart.
calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Oh, wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Or they're having tea and having a totally chill conversation. And he's, I'm very curious what's going on. Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Oh.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Alright, here we go. He was here the... Oh my god, Sijuin. Oh, we took too long. She smiled.
Right. I feel like we
She
still
smiled.
have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
I forgot about...
Is someone?
I forgot about them having this conversation.
Back everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
The whole
What a
time.
delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Excuse me. Oh my... Was I wrong the entire time? Oh my
There's
god.
no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Lenny, wait!
What? What?
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
I don't... This is not...
Out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Is it right? Yeah.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Maybe they're not having tea. Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he'd definitely try to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father?
Fatui.
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
It's a Fatui thing.
Well,
I freaking knew it. I knew it.
If she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
You could have just
Mr.
asked.
Lenny,
You could have just
you have
asked.
one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Lenny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lenny.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna... Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Feminine and Lynette. I'm gonna save Feminine and Lynette too.
Then how
Two.
about this?
TOO2.
Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1.
Okay.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during a lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. See if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. If you break the hidden rules of production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Okay. Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
We often see Miss Sejuine observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
It's this one, right? It's gotta be. Okay. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
This one, right? Or...
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans.
So my brain was like, what if she was like, here you go, have some weird meat? Oh, no. It's got, I think it's this one though. I think it's this one.
Suggest that there's
Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Oh, here we go. It's this one, right?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
Hypothesis incorrect. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
This fits the most, I think. she's messing with the food, right? She's doing something with the food. I don't know what she's doing with the food, but it's weird. And there we go.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Because Sijwin is making the meat.
This strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijwin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
Oh, I just noticed Paimon has the glasses on again.
Duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijwin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijwin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared
makes so much more
special
sense.
meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijwin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
They're a little
All right,
weird.
now for my next
And I'm
question.
still worried about her
There
now,
are also
but
some hidden
still.
rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
I think it has something to do with Fonta, right? The Fonta people. The hidden rules of the Pancration Ring. I remember, if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package that next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. Yeah, the liquid is the weird new product that that Fonta has, right? That's gotta be it. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've found and come up with the correct answer. If you violate the hidden rules of the Pancration Ring, you will receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored liquid. Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
Bing bong. Next. Wait, no, it's not this one.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta.
Okay, I think it's this one. It's not that the past one. It's this one. This is the one. Okay. Why does the strange blood-colored fluid look the way it does?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
Right. Why do only those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Bing bong. Are you kidding me? Did I get them switched up? I switched them up, didn't I? Okay, who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid?
According
Apparently,
to
it's this
Collins,
one.
The Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
Wow, this is correct. I feel like a lot of these were like so similar. Like the questions were so like, it's like you had to read into like specific details for it to make sense. But I feel like different ones could have worked with the questions. You know, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we did it.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood red drink. It's no wonder
weird.
even
It's a
Fanta's
little
own
creepy.
staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea.
Which is really funny.
The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
That makes more
I
sense.
acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Why didn't we put this together first? Why didn't we talk about this first? Like just on our own. Like why do we have to do this like here? Like so much of this could have been pieced together properly earlier and none of this would be going on.
Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
That I'm very curious about. We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny!
You'll pay for this!
Oh no. This is not gonna go well. Who?
Are you alright?
Who did that?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
What kind of gun? What kind of gun? He was accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Nouvelette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
What is going on?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Lenny's not getting it.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
There's...
All right, everyone, calm down.
There's more going on here.
2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
There's much more happening here.
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
The door suddenly slams open. A familiar figure bursts into the room. Is it...
Some
oh my
space,
god, it's my
please.
wife.
Ah, Miss Clarend. My door.
Fremine. Fremine.
What is...
What's going on? What is Clarend doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney.
Straight to the point.
The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like... Like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh no. How did that happen?
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremini a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
How did he get primordial seawater?
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
That's
Locking the
why
door
he's
was
keeping
necessary.
people from the
I
abandoned
don't think we
zone.
could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Yes. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Sigewinne touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Sigewinne's examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
He's probably so high right now.
I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr.
Yeah, he would have
Fremine
his
for the
helmet
moment.
off, right?
I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
She's having tea.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
So she just goes around tranquilizing people. She just has her gun out. She just tranquilizes people. Just, hey, you want to be tranquilized? Here you go. Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems that he trusts what Sigewinne just said. This is pure insanity right now.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look all right.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He's dead. He died.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lenny and Lynette immediately come to lift Fremine up with their help. You can't even read it fast. You can't even try to read it fast. It just goes. Hello, Fremine. You had some drugs like water
His
drugs.
breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? We're gonna explore this forbidden zone already? I want to freaking get down there and figure this out. Alright, I want to have a little search of this office, because it's very cool. I love, this is the coolest vibe in here. This is fantastic. Oh, look at this. That's dumb.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Can I have some tea? Can I have some? I'd like some tea. Can I get some tea? Can I have some tea, perhaps? Some tea? Some tea? Lucky. Okay. Alright, let's go to the infirmary. There have been a lot of misunderstandings. Like dozens, millions of misunderstandings. So basically, Reedsley was trying to make it so that we were not investigating too much into the primordial, or the Forbidden Zone, because the Forbidden Zone is apparently filled with primordial water, where we will die and get sick. He could have just said that. He could have just said that to begin with. He could have just, you know, he could have just said that, but no, he did not. So, we were investigating so many misunderstandings. So many misunderstandings. But again, if we'd just been told in the beginning what was going on, then none of this would have been happening. None of this would have happened. I'm still very curious where Child is, though. Where's Tartaglia? Why is he not here? Where did he go? Is he being affected by the primordial water? Very curious. Alright, we have arrived. Fremine.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynette.
Explain what the freaking
We're all
heck happened.
here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
They
We can talk about it after you've recovered.
They're very aware.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
So, like, how far? Where is it? Like, if I'm like adventuring, will I come across this? What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes.
Beepus.
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Here we go. Well, hello? Oh, we're playing. We're playing as him, I think. Yes, we are. Yes, here we go.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
A little bit. Just a little abandoned. Oh.
Where could Master Child be?
Oh, this looks sick. Okay, it's that time again. It is time to do some wishes. We have a new banner out. As of this recording, Reedsley is now available to wish for. I got a little bit more Primo Gems since my last pulls. but not a whole bunch. But I hope I get them. Let's go. Let's do this. Nothing this time. No Reedsley. And this one. It's Dory. I got Dory. Dory's awesome. I love Dory. I don't think I have her at C6 yet. Oh yeah. Alright. Another one. Come on. Just give it to me. Toma. It's Toma. Do I have Toma at C6? I don't know. Do I have Toma at C6? I can't remember. Hello, Toma. Welcome. Welcome. Please. Come on. Oh. And another Dory. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Weasley. Come home. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Look at all those. Look at all those weapons. Check it out. Wow, this is great. This is what I wanted. The number is going down. The number is going down, isn't it? Oh my god, come on. Please. Please. It's another Toma. And a second Toma. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I think this is the last 10 pull I can make. I think, yeah. Oh my god. Please. Wow. Even more weapons. This is so cool. Okay. I can buy 4 more of these. Okay. Yeah, I can do this. And we got another temple. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. Come on. Nothing. Nope. Hello, Toma. How's it going? Well, it was a good run of pulling. Wasn't it great? It was great. I loved so much this. And I can't get any more of these until like 13 days from now. I will be back. I will be back. Look, I could come in here and do this. I could just spend actual money, but I'm not. That's insane. Look at those zeros. Isn't that cool? I love it. Usually what I do is I come over here and I'll spend like in this side, so that because when you get characters here, you can still get the currency that you need for these ones. And in doing that, you know, you can have some more wishes, but it's zero. It's zero. I got nothing. I will sit in this chair. I will sit in this chair. One of these days. It's gonna happen. This will be my chair. Alright. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then stay tuned for more. What other mysteries will we uncover in Genshin Impact? Until next time, and as always, just call Master Corvidien. Have a good one, guys.